Welcome back. In this lecture, we will talk about standard input, output and error. What is the advantage of this standard input, output, error and how we are going to use it, we'll discuss in this lecture. For example, whenever I execute any command like ls command, so what is going to happen? We are going to get the output. So we are giving input from my keyboard and we are getting output in the monitor. So now what I want to redirect that output to a file. Then this picture will comes. Standard output we need to use. Same way, whenever we execute some commands, we may get some errors. For example, when we execute as a normal user, we are executing user error command, then it will prompt you an error, or likewise a lot of errors we are going to get whenever we are executing something. So what happens, it will prompt some errors or it will throw some errors. So you want to redirect those errors also to a file. So then we should use standard error. So whenever we run these commands in the terminal, so backend these three files get created. So under the dev, so the standard in stdout, stderr files gets created, and this will process this standard streams. And we call this standard input file descriptor number is 0 and standard output file descriptor number is 1 and standard error file descriptor number is 2. So now we'll see how we use this file descriptor. Now let's connect to the terminal. Right now connected to this Ubuntu machine. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just type ls-ltr and I can see some output. So this is called output. I gave input ls-ltr command from my keyboard and I got the output. So now in some scenarios we may want to capture this output. For example, if I close this terminal and if I close this terminal, what is going to happen? Am I going to get this output again when I open the new terminal? No, we cannot able to get the same output whatever we executed. So now if you want to capture this output into a file, then we should use standard output procedure. So for that, what we can do, ls-ltr and we should use greater than symbol and then define a file name. I am going to define inside this, for example, under the /tmp and output.txt. Now what is going to happen if I hit enter? I don't see the output on the terminal. I can see that output has been redirected to the output.txt file. If I want to see, we can see with the cat command, cat tmp output.txt file, and whatever the output I could able to see with the ls-ltr command, it has been redirected to this file. Now I want to redirect another command output. Let's say date and greater than symbol, and to the same file I want to redirect date greater than symbol and same file I'm going to use it output.txt. Now before that I will execute date command to see the output on the terminal, and now what I'm going to do, again I will execute date greater than symbol /tmp /output.txt. Now again I am redirecting the output to the /tmp /output.txt. Now hit enter. Again if I want to read the file, I can use cat command /tmp output.txt. Now if I check here, I can able to see the date command output is available here. But what about the previous output of ls-ltr command? I don't see this output over here. So whenever you use the single greater than symbol to redirect the output to a file, always it will overwrite the existing file. So if you want to keep on update the existing file, you should append it. So for that, what you need to do, you should give the double greater than symbol. So now again I'll use ls command ls-ltr one greater than symbol and another greater than symbol /tmp /output.txt. Now what is going to happen? Again I will open cat /tmp /output.txt. If I check this, now I can able to see this is a date command output and this is ls-ltr command output. So always remember, the same command output or multiple commands output, if you want to redirect to a single file, then always use double greater than symbol. If you use only single greater than symbol, then it will overwrite. So always be careful to execute. So this is called standard output.